G'day everyone, welcome back to NS2HD. My name is Hugh and I am joined by the always affable Wasabi One.
Hello Hugh, and thanks for having me.
Wasabi One, the awesome thing about not doing matches live is we can restart them as much as we want. So we just tried to record a couple times and I was just completely all over the place. I'm still sick. Wasabi One's all over it and ready to cast. He's thinking, oh my god, Hugh, you want to restart this again? But I think we are fully ready to go right now with Game 2 of Archaea versus Mixed Team.
Fully ready to go. Take 47, Game 2. If that's any indication of how much fun we're having here this morning.
It is very lucky we're not casting this live because we've had all sorts of trouble with the casters, with the players, with people dropping in and out, but I think we're finally ready to go. Archaea has been putting the steamroller on this weekend. You might have seen a natural section 2 on Twitch, on twitch.tv/natural selection 2 yesterday. Archaea was going to town on everyone they encountered, but today, well, they've already clobbered this mixed team once, but it was probably not helped by the initial bug, which actually Archaea is suffering from right now. You can see that this harvester dies at the start of the game in sub-access. But we're not live.
It looks like Game 2 is about to get underway. The teams are restarting right now. We'll start hearing the dum-dum of starting.
There we go. We are off. Let's see what the split is. But Marines in sub-access this time. No problem with the assist bug there. Looks like the split for Archaea is going to go to Crossroads. The split for the mixed team is going into Computer Lab, so we may get...
Oh my god, there is going to be all sorts of carnage in Crossroads here. Look at this. They've got 4 Marines pushing in with all the skulks nearby.
And the skulks are being very wise not to engage down this narrow ramp here because they would just meet withering fire if they did. They are copying parasite damage, but apart from that, the Marines are going to be able to push up here. But now that they are in the main room, the skulks will have a chance, but it looks like they've split.
Yeah, they're starting to go and figure out what else is going on around the map. They also want to stop the Marines from pushing forward. It looks like they easily took down Mulk, and they'll take out this extractor as well. For sure. So they're going to deny the additional extractors. And for the mixed team, that's not too good because normally a Marine team by the 50-second mark in a competitive game will be slapping extractors down all over the map. But right now, mixed team is sitting on 1 extractor and they've got nothing else under construction. A lot of Marines down in glass hallway. I really got to give it to Archaea. Their tactic, which we saw a lot yesterday as the alien team, is not so much engage, but distract. They work as a pack to get the Marines to stay in that one area, wasting a lot of bullets, wasting a lot of time, while these skulks just, you know, keep them in one place. And then they can quickly then counter and split off and stop any push out by the rest of the Marine team.
And Archaea they just generally scare the crap out of me, man. I mean, they're expanding at the same rate as the Marine team right now, and always you'll see Marine teams expanding faster than alien teams in terms of resources. Not in terms of tech points, the aliens will usually be faster than the Marines, but to be toe-to-toe with extractors and harvesters at the start of the game, it's basically for the Marines like going 3-base Terran versus 3-base Zerg, basically. The Terran's always going to have the advantage, and in this case it's the aliens that are going to have the advantage, so it's a big thing to see that.
So maybe a twist of the tides here a little bit. The Marines, with only 2 RTs up, are going for phase 10.
Interesting.
So maybe that could give them a little bit more, you know, footing to put some pressure on these aliens. Does look like they're holding about 3 aliens as well as the commander back in data core at the moment, but the commander is pushing Sis slowly up through reactor into Atrium.
Definitely a rapid expansion on the part of the alien side, and the Marines now having flight control. A little bit of a push into data core, nothing too serious, but what are they going to do with these phase gates? That is the question in my mind right now. I want an answer. Wasabi, give me an answer.
Well, they're going to use it for a little bit of map control. The quicker the Marines can move around the map, especially against these aliens with celerity, is going to be really important. But the aliens with celerity are going to make it really difficult for them to even get the time to build the phase gate, even if they got the technology.
It is going to be very difficult, so you can see now in the bottom right-hand side of the screen that the aliens have chosen that celerity. The spur is probably hidden behind the hive. Actually, I have no idea where it's hidden. Oh, look at this clobber time, and Alexia going at the harvester. Scream and Corio are going to have to solve this problem very, very quickly.
Yeah, again, this alien team has only got 2 active RTs at the moment. Kind of taking their time, not really pushing out to anything they can't cover. But, oh man, these 2 Marines, Clobber and Time and Alexi are doing a great job so far of taking out these skulks. Fana coming in to clean up Alexi, and Eagle Eye takes out Clobber Time.
So Fana and Eagle Eye did a great job there of waiting for the reload. So the Marines put their bullets into the harvester and then waited. The Skulks waited for the reload and then pounced. Outstanding play there, and it's all about the timing with the Skulk. And now that Gorge is going to heal that right back up. Scream the lovable Gorge.
Got a big push here towards flight control with 3 Marines. These Skulks are countering through Crossroads, though. They know where they are. They're watching them. They're listening hard for the steps going around. And here comes Eagle Eye outside the vent to get a backside counter. No, he's going to go straight for the RT and computer lab while all those Marines are working on that phase gate in flight control.
That phase gate is now up. Carrillo is going to succeed in taking down computer lab, so a win-loss for the Marine team there. They're going to lose some territory there and gain some territory. Zico hiding in the vent's going to spring on Mulk at some point. And Varja, they're going through Crossroads. And Fana going back for a heal. So interesting. Oh, look at this very rapid skulk movement. Whenever you see Archaea moving as a large group, you know something's up. And it looks like they're going to rapidly shut down Mulk and Varja here. And yes, look at this. Just incredible coordination by the Skulks. They move as a giant pack. And one Marine just does not stand a chance. Outstanding.
Not only as a pack, but look at that. They counter to come around. One Skulk always using the vents or another doorway to come in, just so when the Marines think maybe they've got the foothold of all these Skulks bunched together to shoot them, one comes from behind and just gnaws the head off.
Archaea just does that so well. They really do. There's the hive, by the way. We've been that's just been dropped. It's up to 16% construction, and Scream is healing that up, so it's going to be very tough to kill already. Notice the drifter placement throughout the map to give a bit of scouting. There's one down in Summit Reception, and look at this. The Sculptor on the phase gate.
This is really bad for this mixed team. You know, Archaea has just shown over and over again, and I don't mean to be giving them all the credit, but this team is extremely well put together. They work extremely well together. They are very good individual players, and they practice a lot. I was talking to Zico last night, and he was saying that they do 3-on-3 scrims all the time so that they can get their individual skills up against each other.
Wow. And there's the phase gate gone. That's a huge blow for the mixed team right now. So definitely seeing Archaea doing what Archaea does right now. And remember, so much of the initial resources were put into that phase tech, and now it is for nothing. So it is a lost investment, and they're losing the flight control extractor.
Yeah, I don't know what this Marine team can do to counter all of this. They've got 37 res, which is good, but they're not able to hold these RTs, which means they're spending 10 res every minute or so to rebuild an RT.
Oh, and Fana just getting a parasite kill on Alexi. Far out. This mixed team will be feeling it right now. Zico evolving up some celerity in that vent, and now a couple of Marines. Look at this. Look at Eagle Eye waiting down there. He knows he's got low health, so he's going to wait to pounce. Oh man, this is so good. And they retreat when they're on low health. Look at that. Far out. They don't give them the pleasure of the kill.
Well, I also, one of the things I was asking last night was, what is your main strategy with the aliens? And they said, we don't want to get stuck in wave spawn. So it's worth it for them to retreat when they're on low health, because that wave spawn does make you wait sometimes for other players to come in. So it's definitely a very smart strategy on their part, working with whatever the game is designed to do. They use every single bit of that to their advantage.
They certainly do. They're trying to take Crossroads here, the mixed team, but against 4 Skulls. You see that? Archaea sees the expansion Crossroad, and they all pounce. They just pounce as one. They move as one. It's truly stunning. Now, the mixed team is always moving in pairs, and that's good, but it's not good enough to move in pairs if the other team is moving as an entire group. And Archaea is just pouncing every single time these Marines move anywhere. They pounce.
And it's about to get a whole lot harder for these Marines, especially with Carapace now online. The Skulks don't necessarily use Leap very much because of that celerity. It allows them to move around quickly. But Leap, Carapace, and celerity, a deadly combination.
It is totally deadly. So a Crag Hive has been chosen there, and they now have celerity going up. So Leap, Carapace, celerity. Goodbye, these Marines. They have level 1 weapons. Sorry, level 0 weapons, level 0 armor. They do have shotguns, but whew, against those deadly Skulks is not going to be enough. And look at the speed at which these Skulks are moving to take down Alexi.
Not only do they take down Alexi, but this RT is the last of their res. If these skulks can take down this phase gate and this RT, this Marine team is in a lot of trouble because they might not even get enough res to even rebuild from there.
I don't think they will. The skulks have pounced on that phase gate as soon as they realize that and now they're very clever leaving that RT unconstructed on that res node to keep it there. And yeah, apart from Computer Lab and Sub Access, and they're losing Crossroads as well. Crossroads is down. Oh boy.
Something to pay attention to here too is the clock is now at 9 minutes 14 seconds, and we are at 43 res for a lot of these aliens, which means what, Hugh?
Well, it means that Scuggin at 47 res is going to be a fade very soon, and Kuro, Fana, and Eagle Eye will have the chance to follow very soon after that. And once a fade is on the field, if the Skulks don't finish off this Marine team, the fade will, because the fade always shifts the battle, and this battle is already in the Marine base, and Subax is about to get dominated. I don't think that Sonomi is going to be able to do this.
We might not even see fades here. Sonomi comes in with less than 50% health, goes down quickly to the Skulk fight. Mulk comes in trying to do whatever he can, but just can't seem to get any good shots on these Skulks. Down to 1 IP, down to 30%. The Skulks running in, they've got no one to kill him. Commander out of his chair, and folks, that's GG.
That is GG indeed. What an outstanding masterclass by Archaea. Now, my hat off to the mixed team for daring to take these guys on. I think over the coming weeks, what we're going to see is less teams willing to fight Archaea, because they know that these guys are just on a higher level of existence than us normal humans. And I certainly would not want to fight these guys. Those Skulks were just deadly. And that's it, guys. That's it for game number 2 here. We'll try and bring you game number 3 if they choose to play again. Thank you very much for watching, and I'm looking forward to bringing you more NS2HD videos in the near future.